we're here, and we are going to start our study session. So we will be starting, there will be a public hearing today at 1 p.m. on the local law for taxation. All righty, Councilor Green.
Thank you, Madam President. I have item 9A, and then that's ready unless there's any questions.
Thank you. All righty. Councilor Hogan.
Thank you, President Hudson. I would just check on the law department. There's been some changes made in this this law, so I'll have to reintroduce it and table it again.
All righty. All righty. I have item 10. Do I have? Yes. I do have these. I'm going to call that one ready. Councilor Caldwell.
Thank you, Madam President. Blessings to all. I have items 11 through 21, and they're all ready unless any of the councilors have any questions. Thank you.
Councilor Green.
Thank you, Madam President. I have items 22 to 28. They're all ready unless anyone has any questions. The only one that we did have some discussion on was item 27. This is the revision to the general ordinance, which would expand the senior exemption. I don't know if anyone had any further thoughts on that one. Okay. All the items are ready. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilor Paniagua.
Good afternoon, everybody. I have items 29 and 30. If there are no further questions, I call them ready. Okay, moving on.
All righty. Thank you. Councilor Getters.
Thank you, Madam President. I have items 31 through 44. I believe we're going to be holding item number withdrawing item number 32, if I'm correct.
You're going to draw the next meeting after you receive the amendments, the requested amendments?
Yeah, we're also going to do.
So you're holding this
holding
meeting?
31.
Okay.
Yep. We're going to hold 31, withdraw 32. Items 33 through 44 are going to be ready.
Wait. So you said we're withdrawing 32?
Yeah, that was a request by DPW last meeting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Is that the one?
I think that was.
All right, then,
Let me
okay.
look.
We move forward. We got time.
What is it? Which one is it?
32, I'll make sure.
No, 32 was not held. I actually marked that one ready.
Was it?
Time. We can right here. Yeah.
It was either 32 or 33. I know I got a note from the commissioner to say
Okay,
withdraw.
all right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it was item 32 because we've
Right.
identified that there might be
Okay.
a different source of funding than ARPA, and we're just checking with DOT on that.
All right, thanks, Corey.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
All righty.
33 to 34, 33 to 44 are ready, Madam President. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilor Hogan.
Thank you, President Hudson. I have items 45 through 50, and they are, unless there are any questions, you're all ready.
You. Councilor Majuk.
Thank you, Madam President. All my items are ready except item 59. I think there may be a need for clarification
59.
for the,
What? Is that you? Yeah.
well, yes, it is, 59.
Good afternoon, Council. Executive Deputy Chief Rick Hisselstein.
Clarify the income, the unallocated cash capital.
Clarification of cash allocation on,
Right. On item 49?
59.
59, I'm sorry, you said you was going to come up and, you or Mike was going to come up and have a conversation about it?
Mike Canizaro, Commissioner of Finance. Yeah, we'll be using kind of unrestricted cash or unallocated cash capital in the Capital Projects Fund to, fund this project initially, and then we'll seek reimbursement after the fact. I think there was some issue or some conversation if we were using bonded money or if we were going to use cash capital. If it's reimbursable, we really should be using cash capital if we have those funds that there is funding available, for the 1.4 or 1.5 million for this project. So we will not be using debt. We'll be using unallocated cash capital.
If we get the grant, right? Mike?
If we get the grant, yeah. Are there any other questions on this?
If we don't, it's still going forward, correct?
I think that would be a separate conversation, that if we didn't get this grant, then maybe we wouldn't move forward with the project.
And we have a committee meeting tomorrow, so we should be able to go into more depth with this as well.
I think.
So are we going to push this one through and then,
Because the application need to go through.
right?
It's already out there.
And we'll talk about it tomorrow more in depth.
Well, I think, Counselor, we wanted sort of a guidance for the administration whether this is going to happen or not. You know, I mean, if we're going to find money to have this
All right.
new firehouse, it's not, so that we can go over that in the meeting tomorrow.
Like she's coming up.
So this grant came to us last minute. We heard about it. We found out that we could fit this into the parameters of this grant. So we wanted to make sure we didn't miss out on this 50% opportunity to put a firehouse back online. So this can all be pushed away if the administration doesn't want to do it, the council doesn't want to do it, this can all change. This is to get us in line to apply for the grant, and then we can make decisions once that comes through.
Yes, is the idea, is assume that we didn't get the grant. Is the motive to make sure that this is moving forward regardless of the grant? I think that's the question.
The project estimates that multiple millions of dollars. So this is just one particular piece as we look to finance. The chief of police, in his expertise, wants to. Chief of Fire, thank you, Councilor. Chief of Fire, in his expertise, wants to have us take a look at Station 7 as the city continues to grow.
Right.
As an opportunity to increase our ability to grow with the city. And so we know many, many years ago that firehouse was shut down. And so we are going to be looking at, we've already had engineers in there, we're revamping some of those engineering specs to look at the full cost of the project, which we probably estimate at about $30 million. This would just be a piece, a small piece. We would have to look at other sources, but the first part is making sure that we know what needs to be done with the building.
So we're going to have a committee meeting tomorrow, right? Because I really
Yes.
want to get in depth about the
Right.
condition of the building and all that good stuff, so.
And the chief will be here tomorrow? The chief will be here tomorrow.
You say 30 million?
That's about the number that we've heard, but we don't know yet. Yeah.
Seems right to me.
Yeah.
Well, who'd you hear it from? I mean, we're still in the beginning of this, I mean, we're still in the beginning here, right? I mean, we're looking for a grant, but have we done like?
Years ago, engineering had, our retained engineering firms go in there to look at what the possibility of would be to renovate it. We went back around to Mary and asked again. She says that we are looking upwards of $30 million to get it back online.
Okay.
Okay?
Because I think we want, obviously, a solid number before we.
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
And
But when we saw the opportunity to apply to these funds, we didn't want to let that go by.
The hope is tomorrow, when we have the committee meeting, that some of these details would be ironed out.
What we have so far, yes.
What we have so far. Yeah, some of the details.
And yeah, because I'll wait for the committee meeting, but I just want to say this, right? Because we're trying to tag down amounts, and I know how hard that is to do, because I can't remember what project it was, and they had an estimated amount. I think it was the Spill Stadium, actually. They're overrun by $300 million. So there's a lot of overrun that happens, so we have to be aware of that.
Project cost changes by changing winds that we have nothing to do with. And so what we can give is our best estimate, and we use our engineering professionals to help us do that.
We don't have to pay Chief Kilselstein what Josh Allen's getting. Do we?
Thank you.
All right, Madam President, my item already, thank you.
All righty, with that, I need a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All righty, see you at 1.
That was quick. It was quick.
Where you going?